Welcome, everyone. It is upon us. Spring 2025 campaign. And boy, am I excited for this. This is basically all I could think about all day at work. I have actively avoided all my favorite streamers' streams today. Haven't even looked at the title of their videos. I know they've already discovered this. It is dinner time for me. I am home from work, and there's nothing that I would rather do than discover this for us all. Let's do it. So we're going to go now. And I am going to throw on the timer here. We have reset in our rank there. Green timer. Let's see. And then we want to count down. Great. Just making sure for that. We're going to start that. Okay. How do I do this? I'm a professional, I swear. Okay, cool. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to have a green timer going, and we are going to discover all of the tracks today. I'm going to cut the video up a little bit so it doesn't take the full probably 2 to 3 hours that I'm going to end up playing this. But what we're going to do is we're going to go for author times on all of the white, green, and blue tracks, and then we're going to finish it off with gold. Now, I'm usually the kind of person that takes pretty much the entire season to get all author times. I do hunt for them. So we shall see how difficult the maps are. If I end up getting more author times than that, great. But we're going to go for all author times through map 15. And then for 16 through 25, we're just going to go for gold. Or wherever I end up if I get tired. So without further ado, we got this. Okay, good. We are ready to go and dive in to map number 1. Super excited for this. I've been waiting anxiously for this. Maybe one day I will take work off so that I can discover this properly. And we are already messing it up. We need to count up, not count down. Let's reset this. And let's dive in. So the white maps are usually pretty easy. This one's going to be another full speeder, it looks like. Let's see what we got here. A little turnover. There's going to be speed drifts in here, but I'm just trying to figure out the path first. Oh, there we go. All right. And we've got author time. Look at that. Look at me go. Oh, that's such a cool skin. Now, I'm partial to my Formula E skins, but this one actually looks kind of cool. So I might have to throw that one on for a little while. We're going to get one more time better, and I'm actually going to throw on the map info. That way I can see. Okay, I've got author time by almost half a second. I want to get one more good run here. I think I can get much better out of this. So what we're going to want to do is right there's going to be an S for D for sure, because you're above 400 speed. And then we got the turnover here. This you're going to want to speed slide. And then this as well. All right. I might have actually gotten a pretty decent run on my first first run through there. One shot. So here, let's see if I can do... Nope. Gonna want to initiate that probably further along. I just wanted to try that, but yeah. I'm curious to know everyone's thoughts. So, while we're still in the beginning of the video, curious what everyone else thinks about the campaign so far. Again, I haven't looked at anyone, nothing on Reddit, nothing on Twitter. Haven't visited any of the streams I normally do. So, curious to see everyone's reaction to this. You're gonna hear my live reaction. So far, I think this is a good map. Nothing that's sticking out to me that's bad, and it's overall just sheer excitement. This is one of my favorite times of the season, honestly. That first couple weeks where the maps are still new, everyone's posting different strategies on Reddit, on Discord, trying to figure out the maps and how to optimize them. And I'll take that. Great. So good map, number 1. I think that's a good intro. The author time was pretty easy, and newer players are going to have fun with that one. And it's not. I liked map 1 from last campaign. The S4D and some of the speed drifts in that were a little bit more challenging for probably brand new players. So I think that one was a little bit more accessible. We got Sin up here on top. Got that typical second map of a dirt map. And then there's probably going to be some no slide shenanigans, I would assume, as there always are. Probably try not to lose the gear there. That's going to be gold. All right. See, you don't want to do that. We want a smooth steer so that we can no slide and not ruin the gear. So I got to figure out the best angle for that. It's probably down a little earlier, get the car angled around here. Maybe I'm overthinking it. Let's just go for another run. Okay, so we're gonna. I've already forgot the map. Let's not do that. Standard dirt map. A little tricky. I kind of like that. Like right there, there's a nice gear up there that you've got to get just right. Not too difficult to keep the gear through there, but you got some different turns here that can pretty easy line to keep, but also like a lot of opportunity to optimize. And there is author time. That felt pretty good. I'm actually going to take that, and we will move on. I like that map. I think there's going to be a lot of dirt tricks that you can do there. Lots of good gear management. You can still get a decent time without that, but so I think the author time is pretty good on that for the original like 5 maps. Here I am eating gears like it's dinner time. So there, yeah, I don't want to do that. This reminds me of, I can't remember which season it was. I think it was the season Samifying won the campaign, but the map with those, I don't even know how to call them, those first couple turns, that kind of like, the little arches. I don't know why my brain is having trouble putting that together, but the one just after this turn that I'm about to take, these ones here, reminds me of that map. But yeah, this one's fun. Got a little bit of a tricky grass map. So still sticking with their pattern of, you know, the first one's kind of a full speeder, the second one's a nice dirt one, third one's a grass. So fourth one, I'm expecting probably like some sort of sausage or mini tech map. And then 5, we'll see if that's gonna follow the same suit with like a plastic map. Okay, I need to be more insight on that one. Author times seem pretty good. They're pretty easy on this one. Curious to see how they ramp up in difficulty. I thought last season's author times were like just right. They usually do these pretty good. I usually have no complaints with how difficult the author times are. As long as there's like, not like that one campaign we had where you didn't have to break a single time in the in the campaign. Oh, cool. All right. Moving on. Are we gonna get our sausage? We are. So we want to. These are gonna be precise. I like the white map sausage because it's. Oh, is that water? That is fun. Okay. What I was gonna say is I like the white map sausage because like it's a little easier to be precise than some of the more difficult sausage tech maps. Like I think it was 16 last campaign. But this one, I like it because like you can really practice getting those precise lines. So that one was pretty easy AT. And I'm noticing there's different skins. I'm wondering if that's just a visual bug that I didn't load the right one, or, you know, what's going on. I also literally haven't read anything from Nadeo, so they could have announced this, and I'm just an idiot. Which is probably most likely what's going on, but this AT seemed pretty easy, but I'm curious to see what we can do to optimize this. Definitely not like that. But yeah, very rarely do I get really excited about something like this. So really looking forward to this and hoping this campaign delivers. If it's anything like last campaign, I'm going to be so excited. Now, I will throw out a hot take here. I'm probably one of 2 people that wants this, but I wouldn't mind seeing an alt car in here, or 2. I'm not a huge fan of Rally Car, but, like, if it's, like, you know, a fun car switch map, like we've had in the past, I think that would be fun. Nothing like the really cooked, you know, desert map we had. I did like that one, but that map 25 from the other campaign. All right, and I will take that for now. What are we going to get for number 5? Are we going to get our plastic? Let us see. It sure looks like... Wait, is that ice? I thought that was plastic. Ooh, are we going to get an early ice map? Frank the Hamster. Okay, there's going to be some cool tricks here, which I like. Because you can get dirt boosts. I'm just going to drive this normal, like without ice slides, and see what we get. Whoa. Let's try this again. A-Trick is up there too, so that is a bob player. I'm just gonna cut through that. I don't know yet if it's faster to ice slide these. You can probably do like an ice speed slide. And then I would assume you want to either take this high and come out late or stay low. Okay, that's interesting. You can probably do the dirt trick there and then just a bobber into the end. And that is AT. Nice. So there are the first 5 ATs. Yeah, there are different skins. I'll have to look up what all that means afterwards. But let's see where I can improve. Probably down here. I know that there's one turn that I can definitely improve on. So then let's see what happens if I come low here instead of high, because then I come out of here with a better exit, and I can probably... Can you no slide around that? Is it worth it? And then if this is tight, you can take an ice slide, maybe? I don't know. I'm not gonna grind this one too much because I already got the author time, and I know that once I get to the blue and red maps, that timer is gonna reach 1 hour or 2 hours, maybe even 3 hours. So I want to make sure I'm leaving myself enough time that I have enough energy to finish this, and I don't have to split it up into 2 days. All right. So we'll cut across there. Oh, you could probably do the dirt trick there, and then this will be a nice slide, and you got the gear for it. Okay. That makes sense. All right. I really like that. Let's hear the most satisfying sound in the world now. Oh, wait, we need 5 more bronze medals to get the dings. My bad. I'm a little early on that. Okay, are we going to get a wonky map here? Sometimes, like, 6 is like a transitional or like a wonky dirt map in the past. Let's see. It certainly looks that way. Hobby's got the record here. Big jump to some sausage. You'll want to get a smooth transition out of that. Do we have our first drift? We do. Nice. And then we got some uphill stuff. And we've got a boost. Okay. That's probably going to be more drifting, which is good. I'm glad that they're including more. Especially in the earlier maps, like, not having to drift is kind of nice to introduce new players, and then you put something in here that's not too difficult, like that drift there. I wonder if there's a world where you don't have to drift at all. I wonder if I can just get away with this. And then if it's faster to slow down and take the boost. Alright. Still got some time to make up. Ba-ba-da. We got half a second. And I know exactly where it is. It's that after the red boost, that big turn that I took horribly. In the very first run that I reset, I actually got a pretty good line on this, so I think you can pretty much reduce airtime completely on this jump if you do it correct. But so far I'm enjoying this. I like this map. It captures what I think of the Nadeo style of mapping, which is very different from what the community maps, which is not a bad thing. I think it's a good thing. You don't see maps of this style made into the community. Like, the scenery is unique, all that. But I'm really hoping there's going to be a good ice map, because those are my favorite to hunt. Although, ironically, within the first week is when I set my best time for the last campaign, and then I just couldn't improve. I probably could have if I spent more time on it, but I was too busy trying to get the rest of the ATs than to improve. Maybe I'll target like a champion medal for one of the maps that I'm good at. So let me see, drift through there, and then this should give us good speed into the end. And we are still 0.061. Nice. So the difficulty is already ramping up. I'm not one-shotting this. There's a couple drifts, which I like. But I'm not taking the drifts very well at all. Need to get warmed up. I guess I should have done that first. I should have played a little before just hopping on. I literally walked in the door, threw my bag down, restarted the game to get it updated, because I'm lazy and I usually just leave Trackmania open all night so that I can just come back home and play when I'm done with work. But yeah, just threw the bag down, made sure this was updated, you know, grabbed some water, and here we are. So I'm not quite warmed up, but that is okay. I got more speed out of this. This should be it, unless I hit. Ooh, just saved it. Okay, there we go. Yeah, there's a lot I can gain there. Definitely can do those turns much better, and there's probably a better trick after that booster. Solid map. Okay, we've got our first dirt map, and it looks pretty wonky. Not gonna lie. Sorry, not our first dirt map, but our first irregular dirt map. Okay. Not bad. This kind of gives me like a motocross feel. That's kind of fun. Oh, you could definitely make that second jump. And then probably a ramp cut in the end. All right, 0.1 away. Yeah, what I do like about these Nadeo maps, especially the dirt and the grass ones, is that they don't punish you for gear management. So like, you can gain a lot just by doing well with gears, but even if you don't get them good, it's not going to prevent you from getting a good time, which is nice for beginning players and also the more experienced players, because you know, for the beginner players, it's not a barrier to get the AT, but for the more experienced players, it's like, oh, I can get like 2 seconds faster than the AT. So I gotta figure out how to keep fourth gear there. And then this, you'll definitely lose the gear. But is there a way to take a really outside dirt turn? So that's got more speed. This should be enough speed to make that. And you're in fourth gear, so you can come around and drift. And then, not that, inside. Yeah, and then that's a very high jump. I need to not jump that high. But that looked like the Copium timer said I had AT. So let's see what we can do here. So I wonder if you could do a drift cancel and gear up there and keep 4th gear. And then we want to go a little bit outside, not too much. I don't have enough speed to make the second one, so slow down a little bit to get a lower jump, and that is AT. Fantastic. Will we get a classic A08 Fiesta, or are we going to get a normal map? Let us find out. Ooh, it looks like we got ourselves a Fiesta, and you get to choose which way you go. So I'm going to go right. I'm going to be the right is faster gang. So it looks like you get a lot of speed out of this, but I wonder if you could just turn around if that's fast at all. Okay, and that's road. Oh boy. Ha! This is going to be fun. You can't see it because I don't have a face cam, but I've got a giant smile on my face. This is great. Oh, and Techie with the world record already. Classic. And then a nice half loop to the finish. Now I wonder, can I just fast turn around? And then there's plastic here, so you don't really lose speed, but is this faster? Nope. By 0.7 it's not. I will get a faster time because I totally messed up this end. But it doesn't look to be faster. Boom. Okay. Let me just grab a better time here going the way it should be. And again, we're gonna go right because right is faster, right? Can probably ramp cut that. Oh boy. He's got a 20.3, so he's got 4 seconds on me. That is nuts. There's something here. I'm so used to discovering stuff for like weekly shorts that like it's weird for me to see like an actual time in the leaderboard versus the secret. Okay, where does that put me? All right. I've got a 22.4. Great. Let us move on. Onwards. Man, it's already been 20 minutes. Okay, so we've got a wall ride. Looks like a full plastic map, or mostly plastic map. Okay, so we got some reactor. No reset just yet. Okay, this one's gonna be fun because you want to keep grip. Gonna want to speed slide because we are on plastic and above like 200 and some speed. See the end, but we're not going to the end. Just barely made that somehow. Calculated. Okay, last checkpoint, and then over here we'll go for the closer finish, and that is... Alright. Wow, we still got 1.2 seconds for AT. Oh, and that sounds like someone knocking on my door. Hold on 1 second. Alright, we gotta figure out where we're gonna find 1.2 seconds. This one's gonna be fun. Like, so far I really like the challenge. The white maps were, I think, really easy, but that's good. Especially for beginner players. These green ones are starting to get more challenging. They're definitely doable. Let's go higher on this. Oop. Oh yeah, that's right. I thought I saw the finish there and I got excited in my first run, so I didn't turn when I should have. Yep, so for this one I'm going to want to keep grip here and speed slide as much as possible, basically always be sliding. And then this one is further down to the left, and then there was a nice drop that you can come into there, but I don't know if we necessarily need to do that. And there's 1.6, so yeah, there it is. Fantastic. I like that one. I also just saw something. I haven't even looked at the the track of the day, but did I just see a sign that said April Full Speed is the... That'd be hilarious. Anyway, next. Okay, let's see what we got here. Number 10. Isfu's got the record. Okay, there we go. Nice transition. Want to minimize stuff there. You could probably auto drift. Have enough speed to make that full. Oh, this is cool. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't see that jump. That's what low graphics settings will do for you. Okay, got a second to go. A second to go until we hear all of the nice dings to unlock the blue tracks. So we're gonna want to come smooth here. Let the gear happen. And then here, if we jump not that much, but we can auto drift into this versus full drift, and then we can come inside. Now here, I couldn't see, but there was a whole jump there that I missed. And then boom, there we go. Nice. All right, let's hear those dings. Well, not those. And I really got to see what's up with these skins. I might Google it. Ding, 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 ding. All right. So again, just a reminder, we're going to go for ATs on here unless they get super difficult. And then once we get to red, I'm not going to focus on ATs. I'll focus on gold. If ATs happen, they happen. But given my skill level, it's probably going to take some grinding. But I think that's okay. And I also want to, give a little bit different POV. There's probably people speedrunning this, getting author times in 45 minutes. And, I'm 27 minutes in, and I just finished the first 10. So, always good to get a fresh perspective, I think. Okay, 37-2 is what we're shooting for. So we've got a nice mixed map here, so far, from what I'm seeing. A nice start. I'm not sure if, yeah, you want to come outside there, and then you'll get grip here, so you don't need to drift. Oh, you don't need to drift there. I started a drift. That pole is right where I want to go, though. Let's keep the gear. Oh, that's a cool turn. I like that. A little bit tricky, but you can keep the gear through there. And then a no steer. All right. Something we haven't seen in a little bit. Like, usually the no steer is, like, been kind of gimmicky, and they put it in, like, one of the black maps so that you can like get a good bonk, or you have to get the good bonk with the, thinking of one of the black maps from the previous campaign where you had to bonk on a plastic thing, but you had a no steer right before it. But this one you actually have to kind of aim. So let's see what Copium says. Copium says gold. But this dirt, it's all in this dirt turn. This dirt turn is sick. I like it. Because you can get so much speed through here, and you can keep the gear all the way through, line this up, and then you're off to the races. Take this smooth, and then you got one nice drift here, which is pretty cool. Yeah, I really like this map. It flows really, really nicely. That one's a plus for sure. Ding ding. All right, let's improve. Or not improve, let's move on, I mean. Yeah, that one was really fun. So far, that one's been, I think, my favorite out of all of them. That just flowed so well. Oh, we've got bobber. We've got the bobsleigh. I am a huge bob enjoyer. So I am looking forward to this. Bad entry, but we'll take it. Okay, I got plastic. That's gonna be nice for beginners. That is a terrible, terrible thing that I just did. Let's finish backwards. Nah, I won't do that to myself. Yeah, I'm very excited for this. Because we didn't really get a good bobsleigh in the last campaign. Sorta did, but this is more your traditional, not like Nadeo XDD bobsleigh. This feels more like proper bobsleigh, which I'm very excited about. And they've got good transitions, like, which is nice. That turn is a little challenging. I've got to figure that one out, but like, yeah, this is real good. And you see everyone you would expect in the leaderboard. Atric up top, Flu up there, Lyrus, Katsi, like, those are who you would expect. Okay, it's the turn after this plastic wall ride that I need to figure out. It's not full on. Yeah, because there's a nice, that's cheeky. They've got like a little straight there that you need to come through, and that is gold. Yeah, this one's gonna be fun to hunt. And I like this because I think there's a lot you can gain without having to do the real, like real complex tricks like the wiggles and stuff like that. Obviously they'll help, but it's like, you know, the last couple bobsleigh maps we've had in campaign, it's been like, okay, you can get the AT, but good luck hunting unless you know how to like properly do bobsleigh and like all the tricks. So this one I think you can gain a lot without having to do much. It's gonna push me out there, perfect. And that is AT. Yeah, so that one's gonna be real fun. I cannot wait to hunt that. So this and the previous map were my favorites so far. I mean, I'm a little biased on the bobsleigh, but I'm wondering, since they gave us a full proper bobsleigh, not an XDD bobsleigh, if we're even gonna get ice. I mean, it is spring after all, so let's move on to next. What is this? This looks like some TMNF throwback. Now, I don't know my TMNF maps, but the scenery certainly looks like it. So let's see what we got here. Okay, so that's going to be a little bit interesting. So I think I hit there, but you can full speed that. Then you got a big old jump. Yeah, this looks like it's going to be like a NASCAR or just a full speeder. That's cool. Okay, I've got 0.3 to find. This one's a little easier. I expected this one to be... I expected, honestly, the blue maps to be a little harder, so I wonder if it'll get a little harder in difficulty. We'll see. But what's really exciting about all these so far is that they all seem very huntable. Okay, that slide is going to be slow as heck. So, like, all of these seem, like, super huntable, and, like, there's going to be some tricks. Especially on the dirt maps, those are going to be really cool. This should be enough, shouldn't it? Nope. Wonder if I can come outside here, if that's faster, probably slower. But for this, I need to land straight. Ah. I need to come more inside. And can I make it? Or is this going to be one where we want to really, like, just do that? Yes, because that's going to give us 0.5. Alright, so this one's going to be fun to optimize. Author Metal is not going to be a problem. But I can't wait to see... Like, people are already 1.4, 1.5 ahead of author time. It'll be really interesting to see how far ahead people get. Okay. That's going to jump real far. And then just full inside. You can land in a speed slide there. So that'll be, you'll be able to gain a little bit. But nice map. I gotta look up and see if that's a throwback. It definitely has like the older game style. Ooh, a pipe. Yes, I like it. Is this RPG? I see quarter pipe jumps. Oh, look at the little eyes on that submarine. That's cute. That's good scenery. Okay, so we got this. Okay, they are giving you the camera change. So they're still helping you out. Yeah, but look at this. I gotta stop. Look at the scenery on this. This is cool. So we got a nice like little submarine torpedo thing with little eyeballs. We got some quarter pipes. Got the castle. Oh man, yeah. Great job on the scenery there. Ooh, Bren's got the record on this one. So this, you're gonna want to jump low. And not do that. So I think this one's, from my perspective, I think this, just from the first little bit here, I think this is gonna give newer players the first challenge. The other maps were pretty doable and pretty straightforward. RPG is a little bit more difficult. This one's pretty forgiving, but some of these, like the quarter pipe jumps, are a little narrow. Not bad, just narrow, and then plastic is always tough. Ooh, I braked too much there. But you can gain a lot optimizing these quarter pipe jumps. Ooh, and then we got a boost into... Yep, there we go. You love to see it. You love to see the throw. Now, that was author time, and according to Copium, by half a second. Alright, so author is not that bad. Times aren't too strong. I'm honestly kind of surprised about that, but I think that'll be good for the community in general. There's a lot of new players, at least that I see, from weekly shorts and stuff, so hopefully this'll be good for those players. Okay, will I make it? Oh, just made it. And that's still enough for author time, as long as I don't mess up the end. Okay. Counter steer. And then let's just take this nice and safe. There we go, that should be AT. Yep. Boom. That one's a fun one. It's an easier RPG style map. I think that's fun, and the scenery on that, honestly, great. All right, what do we have for 15? Wow, we're already on 15. That's crazy. Now, is this going to be a tech map? We haven't seen just pure tech yet. It's a longer map. AT is 56 seconds. Got some precision. Okay, teching. Is this ice or is this tarmac? Okay, tarmac. And then we got a grass wall ride. To another grass wall ride. Okay. Yep. Oh, is it multi-lap? Oh, I didn't even look up top. This is a cool... Oh, that's cool. Multi-lapper. We haven't really had a nice tech multi-lap. The closest we got was that NASCAR lap, or the NASCAR track a while back that was multi-lap. And this is such a cool concept, like, because it's like that ice map where you did back and forth, like, and so here we're going back to the start. Honestly, that is so cool. I love these types of concepts. And especially since they did it with a tech style, which is not something they typically do multi-lap with. I think that's cool. Okay. I need more of a drift there. I was too much in awe of what I was driving to really, like, push anything, but this is, honestly, like, this is great. I feel like I'm, like, fanboying over here about, like, everything so far, but honestly... nothing's missed yet, and trust me, I'll be honest if it does. If there's something too difficult or just like plain, just ugh, I will say it. So, this is my genuine reaction. Who knows? Maybe this will change in a few weeks if one of the maps just has a flat out impossible AT. But for right now, what I've seen so far, pretty good. It's about like halfway through blue that I usually start getting like a little bit of a challenge to try and get AT. Nothing like super difficult, but it takes me like 5 or 10 minutes versus a couple runs. Okay, that's gonna be a drift. All right, there is gold, and I've got 3 seconds to find. 3.305 to be exact. So I think this is going to be, I spoke it into existence with my last sentence there, this is going to be the one that, like, my first challenge to get AT. I'm still going to try and get AT through this one at least, unless I get to, like, 2 hours and I'm still on this map, but I don't think I'd let it get that far, because I do want to discover everything in one go. I gotta figure out how to take that turn much better. Okay. Forgetting where I'm going. Oh, okay, good. They fixed that bug. They've had a bug where if you reset in forced cam 3 that you can't get out of it, and so that you have to quit out the map or get back to the part that has the forced cam 3 and hit the reset trigger on the map. So honestly, good if they fixed that. Because that one was annoying, especially there was a couple of the black maps, 22 and 23 last campaign, where they had some, you know, forced camera 3 action, and then if you had to reset, it would just, you have to quit the map and come back in to have camera 1 again. Ah. Keep the gear, please. Let's go down earlier here. That felt real good. Go up earlier. Maybe a little high there. Okay. I took that way too safe, but let's see what we get. 56. And that's what I figured out that last run. So if you get this angle right, you really only need 1 brake tap there. I had too much speed still, so the brake tap needs to be longer. And then you just get more speed out of all this. So this front half I've kind of figured out. It's the back half that's a little bit not so good. Okay. We don't want to drift there off the jump. We want to make sure and come inside. Okay, we didn't lose all the time there. I must have clipped or something. Okay, that's slow. That's okay. That felt good. That should be it. I'm gonna release. There we go. And boom. AT in the bag. Challenging one. Honestly, pretty good though. Let's get those dings. Let's get them. Get them, get them, get them. Yeah. All right, and on to the red tracks. Now, reminder for myself, we're only going to go for gold here. If AT looks possible, then we are going to, you know, head in and try for that. But I don't know how difficult these are going to be. Jabski is up in the top. Wonder if this is just going to be a grass map. Ooh, tricky turn at the beginning. Ikoko's up there as well. Okay. That's going to be fun. I can already see it. You can probably optimize a lot out of that. Okay, tech turn that I took horrible. To grass. I like the transition so far. Okay. Ooh, that's a tight turn. Okay. Noted. Good use of the penalty grass, honestly. This almost, like, feels like it could be, like, almost a cup of the day. It's got those elements. Like, that's honestly, like, solid map. 42.9 is what we're looking for AT. So that is going to be a giant no slide. And then we had this tricky tech turn that I don't have enough speed for. So what I have to remember from my first run is that these tech turns that happen are a lot sharper than I think. So this one, come in there. Okay, let's not hit. And then this one's a super sharp one, so I'm actually going to brake on the penalty grass. See if that helps. Small release there, but you can probably go at an angle that you can full speed that, and then that's the map. No one saw that, don't worry. I'll probably cut that out in the video. Just kidding. But yeah, since these are probably going to take me a little bit longer, depending on how long it takes me to get through all the maps, I might be skipping around here. Wow, that was already a second ahead of... Okay. So I definitely lost a lot of time. Okay, there's point 1. Okay. Staying tight here. Go smooth down. And then here, we're going to brake on the penalty grass so we can get all the way around. Here, if I take this wide, then I can take it full speed. Oh, that's a strat, because then you'll skip penalty grass. Okay, that might be a no slide, but there is gold. Da-ba-da-da. More dings. All right, let's get this a couple more shots. AT is not impossible, but the goal is discovery, and I don't want to sit here for 4 hours. So let's get a couple good solid runs, see how close we get to AT, and then we'll move on. Okay, so I got 1.7 to go. Let's give it one more good run, and then we'll move on. Definitely not out of my skill level to get, just might take some grinding. Yeah, this campaign is real good so far. I seriously can't wait to watch everyone else do their discovery runs. Gonna have content for days. Okay, how bad was that? Minus 10 speed and minus 0.3. Let's see what we can make up here in the end. Or not. Yeah, because I don't think I got that, right off that penalty grass turn where I just crashed, I don't think I got that last section very good at all. I know I had to release a ton because I missed the turn by a lot. I wonder if jumping there to avoid some of the penalty grass is worth it. Okay, tight there. This is where I lost time, so I'm minus 0.5, but I'm going to gain a lot here. How much do I gain? Gain 0.2, and then I should gain a little on the end. No, not really. Okay, one more run. One more decent run for sure. That one felt bad. Okay, come in here. Ideally not gear down. Wonder why they don't want... Oh, they're probably preventing a bug slide there. Okay, come in here. There we go. better. Okay, and 44.4. All right, honestly, that will do for now. I'm definitely going to come back to that one, but I want to see the rest of the maps. And all we need is gold to unlock the black tracks. All right, we got our dirt map. Is Insanity already in first? Nope, not quite. Yeah, I really like the dirt turn from the earlier map. The earlier blue map. That was so nice. The one right before the no steer. This one seems like your typical Nadeo, like faster dirt with weird lines map. I don't know how else to describe it, but I'm sure that'll make sense to at least someone watching this. Okay. 2 more checkpoints. We got a 53-second AT. This one's not going to be too bad to get, probably. There's nothing here. Yeah, that's good. Okay. So in the last campaign, they had a dirt map, but they had some brutal turns that were honestly quite fun, but difficult to optimize. I'm thinking specifically, there was like the last 3 checkpoints in the last campaign's big dirt map in the red section, and they had a turn near the end that intentionally drops you down to 3rd gear. You can't avoid it, but if you're not careful, you'll overdo it and you'll drop to 2nd, and you just lose so much time. And so that I'm glad that we don't have one of those, because like I'm not sitting here trying to optimize at the moment. But yeah, glad that was cool, but you know, glad this is just your normal. Okay, lock in. And I also like that they that's like a very Nadeo thing to do. Get that little section where you can't take the tight inside turn. This one right here, because I want to take that inside, but it doesn't want me to. Almost crashed there. So I'm not even really paying attention to what should be inside versus outside just yet. It doesn't feel like anything that's outside dirt, like super outside. That's more on the outside for sure, but okay, I see. That one you can keep the gear there. Oh. All right, I guess I'll take AT. You can definitely keep the gear there in that last turn. Ding ding ding. And let's go on. Okay, so we've got a sausage map. Are we gonna get some flashbacks to the to the last campaign? No one saw that, don't worry. That definitely did not happen. Ooh, tricky. That's one that you don't normally see. Nice transition. That's confusing. Okay. Oh, that's coming from the other way. I hope there's no reroute on this one. Okay, so you want no speed to overjump that. That's going to be a drift, not a no slide. You can probably overjump that. You can gain so much out of this. I can't wait to see what like Dexter gets out of this. He's definitely going to be near the top of the leaderboard, and then obviously you can cut there a little bit. Gold in the Copium timer. So gold is achievable. That's good to see, because like Some of these start to get super difficult. That one is way more break than you think. Same with that one, honestly. And then you want to maximize that. Okay, and then here, I believe you wanted to... Yeah, you do that. Oh, that's tricky. That is so cheeky. So you're going to want to go right to left there to skip the engine off, but they put a pull precariously right there. All right, there it is, silver. 44. Man, that's gonna be tough. This one I don't think I'm gonna go for AT on this video. But since we're doing this towards the beginning of the campaign, maybe I'll post an update as I'm hunting for some of these author times in my spare time. Okay, you want to stay low there. A little extra drift. Okay, that is so slow, but how much time do you lose? But I really want to try this. So here you go right to left. I don't have enough speed here, but you go right to left, and they put those there, so you really can't do the safe jump. So you have to have enough speed. That's cool. I like that. So this sausage map doesn't seem like it's too bad. Like the one in the last campaign was a little brutal with the author time. I really liked it, but like I know, just looking at Reddit, there were a lot of people that were really struggling with that author time. It's a surface that not many people play, so it's understandable. But yeah. So there we overjump. And we can catch a little bit of airtime to help us drift there. Same here. That was too much, but I still have more speed. Okay, here we go, and boom. And that is 46.7. Okay, so that is 2 seconds off of author time. Nope, too much. Trying to see if I could catch a little airtime there and help the turn. Oh, I see Link up there now. I didn't see that before. Wasn't really paying attention to who was on the leaderboard. They got 42.2. So the sausage enjoyers are out in full force. But it also tells me that maybe the author time is not as strong as it could be, which is good for me. Oh man, skill checked. Starting to lose a little bit of energy, but okay, there we go. That's potentially how we want to take that turn. Skip the engine off, and then I want to catch a little bit. I want to use sometimes you want to use the sausage to help you drift. What's really annoying on sausage is like when you get a no slide, because it's like so much worse than just on regular road. So you can use a little bit of like transitioning from one side to the other to help initiate the drift. That is slow, but I will take it for now. So that, I gotta remember that I want to land in a drift. Okay. Here we come on the left. Don't mind that. Okay. was terrible, but we might be able to squeak gold out of this. Yep, there we go. In the interest of time, I'm going to move on, but solid track. So we've got the dirt, we've got, okay, we've got some ice. We got some penalty. We got twist in the leaderboard. Do we have ice? Okay, get the snap. Oh, reactor. Yeah, okay. Surprise reactor. More reactor. Hopefully there isn't a cut in this map. Okay. I don't know if I'm going to want to drive this in keyboard or not. Because I'm not terribly good with... Oh, I see Gus Silly Pants down there too. Yeah. This is going to be... This might be our ice map of the season, honestly. Okay, here we go. So then we want to come up here. Full focus. Interesting mix. It's like ice and tech. I don't think I've ever seen Nadeo create a track like that. And then this is gonna be a big old ice slide, isn't it? Oh yeah, you can get so much out of that. That was my fault. I messed that one up, but okay. That one's doable. Okay. I like this because like it combines a style I like, which is ice, with a style I'm not very good at, which is faster tech. So this one's gonna be fun for me. Honestly, cool concept. Like, I don't think I've ever seen this before, like a true ice tech, like, again, from Nadeo. Like, obviously I'm sure if I went out on TMX there would be a bunch of maps that I could play, but I like it. Cool concept. So let's see if we come up here. We want to stay wide. Then this water's going to turn us around. Okay. Okay, now we're in the correct gear. Well, we were. That's going to be real tricky. I think that one's going to be a challenge for a lot of people. I don't think people are going to like that very much. I mean, it does set, if you get the right speed out of it, it does set you up for the right gear, so you don't have to worry about the gear down, so that's fine. But, again, ice is a little picky. So, let's see. And so far, like, I can play this on controller decently well. So I don't think I'll have to go to keyboard, but we'll see. It's all going to be dependent on this, really. Yeah, see, that setup is going to be tough. And the only reason I'm really resetting is because, like, I want to get that good. I know I can. I should probably just finish a run, but I just can't with unless I get that good. Yeah, and the cool thing about this is they give you dirt, which is probably one of the easier surfaces to exit an ice slide with, because it'll always correct you. There are other surfaces like grass and plastic that can do similar things, but I think dirt is the easiest, personally. Obviously, the other thing to do is this, which I think that's a good compromise, honestly. Like, you don't really need that there, but I think that's going to do a lot for a lot of people that struggle with ice. Because the water's going to automatically... the water's going to automatically straighten you out. And it's going to do it much faster than the dirt can, so you can set up better for that line. this AT is gonna be easy once I figure this out. I'm gonna get a pretty solid time here. Mostly because I like ice. And I'll probably hunt this one. I usually hunt the ice maps at least a little bit. As long as there's a good one. There have been some pretty gross ice maps, and this is coming from an ice enjoyer. Okay, how much time did I lose from that? Probably a significant amount, but my end was so bad that it won't even matter. I can easily make up some time. Okay, so here you don't want to come too inside because of the hill. And I keep taking that like it's a normal ice turn, but it's not. So I need to start the turn a little bit more to the left because I'm cutting over too tight. But yeah, this one's a really cool and interesting, something fresh and something new, honestly. Like I think I keep coming back to that. Like, you know, the rest of the maps just, you know, fit. They fit the description of Nadeo, you know. But this one is something newer that I don't recall them doing. Now, I haven't like played every single campaign religiously like I have since like, you know, 2022. I missed 2020 and 2021, so there could be this beforehand. But honestly, like, cool style. Okay. So take this wider. I need to get into the ice slide sooner. I'm getting into it too late because of the angle of the turn. There we go. You can probably brake trick in there and get more speed out of that turn. Get a lot of speed out of there. Yeah, see, that's a nice, smooth transition. Hats off to whoever mapped this at Nadeo, because that just saved everyone an infinite amount of frustration. Oh, come on, you even knew it too. You gotta just trust the ice slide, man. There we go. And then 48, 49, okay. Yeah, see, I'm getting closer to AT. But yeah, this one's gonna be fun to hunt. Like, can I brake trick that? I don't know. Getting real comfortable with this first section. It flows really nice. A couple of brake taps in here. It's just that ending, that last turn. It's a really tough turn. And I just gotta trust my instincts and not do an additional brake tap. So here, don't tap, now tap. Okay, slow, but that'll be gold. And I will take that. I'm only 0.7 away from author time, but I will spare everyone my grind on the ice map, and we will go next. Plus. That blue map, though, is still my favorite. Okay, I see a transition. I see some dirt. A booster. Uh-oh. And I see Techie and Corny in the records. Oh, boy. Is this going to be cut? That is a bug slide, isn't it? Let's try the bug slide. I'm glad I got that on recording because I don't know how I survived that. Wet wood? Wet wood? We got wet wood? Oh boy, this is gonna be a map that I hunt. Okay, so that's gonna be a bug slide too. Nice. This is a cool map. More wood. Into plastic. Get some speed slides. That's gonna be another bug slide. Oh, this is cool. I see why. I mean, it's got reactors. Yep, there we go. This map is sick. That's so cool. And then you got that's gonna be a bug slide as well because you got wet tires. Holy moly. What a map. That is cool. That is really cool. I like this one. I was scared when I saw who was in the records, but it's just a wicked map. Okay, let's see how much I gained there. 0.2, but I've lost a lot of speed. And that's really gonna snowball through here. That's probably why you get certain people in the records, because like you can really optimize that. And then I hold left here to come out with a bug slide. Exit here. Yeah, look how much you gain. That is insane. I've lost a lot of speed. And then this one is another bug slide. When in doubt, bug slide on this map, basically. This is really cool. And then I'm guessing this is a bug slide. No, that is not a bug slide. But still faster than my PB, so here we go. Okay, I lost it in the end. But there's probably a way to get that. This one, new favorite. New favorite. This is an absolutely wicked map, and I love every turn of it. Like, who doesn't love just a massive bug slide? Wide open bug slide that, like, you can't fail. And then some nice wet wood for us wet wood enjoyers. And then here, plastic rail to another huge bug slide. Oh, man. Ah, okay, there we go. Yeah, I can't wait to see what the record on this is going to be by the end of the campaign. Like, it's going to be absolutely brutal. Okay, here we go. There we go, and... oh, yeah. Author time is basically free on this. Okay, I'm going to go for it. This is such a cool map. Like, hats off, man. Like, great. Absolutely, like, I mean, I'm speechless. Like, I never thought Nadeo would have come up with something like this. Like, if you told me this, like, 2 years ago, I'd been like, no way. Like, fantastic. Oh, I got stuck at the bug slide there. Like, honestly, plus plus. And, like, I've been waiting for, like, maps like this because, like, obviously there's a lot of skill behind this. But, like, this one's, like, fun to hunt. And there's obviously techniques that are faster. But it's, for me, it's easier to, like, it's easier for me to, like, get focused on these and hunt these when you've got, like, such wicked and fun tricks that you can do. You know, if you've got a full speed map where it's like, alright, make sure the overlap is perfect, and you're going to do that 200 times, and only, like, 1 out of those 200 times you're going to get it correct. This is like, alright, well, at least I get to do something cool while I'm hunting. You know, I got wicked bug slides. I mean, look at this. Corny is 7 seconds ahead of me, and I almost have AT. Hopefully the map isn't ruined, and I'm just, like, you know, excited about it, and it's going to be ruined a bit from a cut, or just, like, you know. Okay. There we go. I need to get better with my exits out of these. I have a lot more speed, and then I can basically safe the rest of this. Oh my goodness, I almost just ruined that. But honestly, like, again, like I said it before, but the map, like, the maps have flown, like, the flow to all of these are really good. I just threw so hard. Yeah, they all flow really well, and, like, what's surprising and why I'm so happy about this map is even with as wicked as it is, it flows. There's a lot of wicked maps that people make, but you have to play them for like 20 minutes to understand them, and they're so picky. You know, you mess up that bug slide by 1 millimeter and boom, your run's over. But this is like wide open. There's not much to crash into. Like, I'm holding all the way left there with confidence, like no trees. The exit's wide open. The wood is easy. Like, you can still gain a lot out of the wood if you really like the wood, but if you're not like a wet wood enjoyer, it's not going to ruin your day. You've got some penalty surface here, which is fun. And then as long as I don't mess up this end again, that is AT. Yeah, honestly, that's my favorite so far. I will definitely be hunting that one for sure. That's a big old thumbs up. I haven't given any thumbs up or thumbs down, I don't think, yet, but that one is huge. All right. Now, how challenging are these going to be? We're about an hour and a half in, and so far, like, been great. Now, 21 is notorious for always being, like, one of the harder author medals to get. And it looks like they're staying true to the tech. I see Magoriano and Sky in the record, so this is going to be speed tech. Let's see how difficult the AT is. Or, sorry, the gold medal is, because there's no way I'm gonna get AT in this. I'm already like 10 seconds behind world record. Interesting turns. That's gonna be fun. Really tight turn there. That one I can auto drift because of how slow I'm going. Oop. That's a cool turn. See, I like those. Those are tricky because it puts you into a nice, Why is there two routes? I mean, that one definitely you'll get more exit speed out of. I took the wrong way. I was going to try and go that way, because then you have to take a sharper turn there and you just lose all your speed. Okay. 15 checkpoints. Dang. Long map, too. We've definitely had longer. Usually 25 can get pretty long, but the one NASCAR map we had, the one campaign, I think that was like a minute 26. Holy moly. Okay. So I got 5 seconds to find, and I crashed a ton in there. So, for gold, that is. So this shouldn't be too bad for gold. I'm scared to see what AT is going to look like. And then you keep holding left, go inside. I'm taking this extremely safe. Okay. Focus, and then around here, and 105. Wow. That is insane. Don't lose all your speed there. You lost at least a second. Oh man, I was ahead by a second. That was my gold medal right there. Yeah, I'm starting to get the feel for this, like, first turn. Basically, it's just like hold left. That's crazy. Like, I know not many people have played, only 3,000 people have played the map, but like, I've got a pretty crappy time and I'm 1,500th. Dang. I can't believe I saved that though. Okay, this one you come all the way through. Air brake. This one's more than you think. This one's not a drift. Into a drift. This one's tight, so do it early. This one's not as much as you thought, so it's a tap. This one you have to do more of. This you need to exit speed of. So we're going to drift through there. Still need to figure out that one. That one I think is the key turn to all of this. Okay. Now I lost a lot of time here. So this is gold. There we go. Woo! That is going to be a challenge. Holy moly. So I just want to click improve because like, so that run was 103.6. I've got 4 more seconds before I get AT. That's going to be a tough one. But for now, we've got our gold. Let us move on to number 22. It looks like we've got some sort of mixed action here. That's probably an outside dirt. You can get a lot of speed out of there. Nice big old drift. Man, I'm still trying to like get out of my super focused, but like, oh wow, that came up fast. But like that last map was just like brutal. Oh no, they didn't. Okay, good. At least they gave us reactor down. I was gonna say they did not give us mud. I was gonna rage there. I'm not gonna lie. I told you I would say if there's something bad. If that reactor down hadn't been there, that would have been awful. I don't care that it was just 2 blocks, and that's just my opinion. And that's only a slight improvement, just simply because of the reactor down. Oh my god, you can't be serious. No. No, Nadeo. No. Stop trying to make mud happen. It is not going to happen. Please, no. Oh god. Yeah, mud is like terrible. Golly. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna say it. Not a fan of that. I'm a fan of the map without the mud. The mud is not calling me. I don't think it ruins anything per se. It's just like more me complaining because I don't like mud, but you know, I mean, props to them for at least like giving it a shot. I just like, ugh. It's just yuck. I mean, like, the good news is I will watch World Record and I will copy and paste their inputs and do what they do and call it a day. But it scares me, like, that they are actively putting this in there. Next they're going to put wet, icy wood, and everyone is going to rage. So, like, I don't even know how to take these. Like, I know it's similar to, like, wet wood, where it's, like, there's an angle that you have to drive at. But, like, that's just mean. Like, look at that. Like, who does that? Come on, man. Ding, ding, ding. Alright, how much do I gotta go? I've got 110. I need 108. This doesn't seem too difficult to get the gold. This is probably going to be the one where I grind and I get AT and never played the map again. I'll just be honest. This isn't, I wouldn't say it's like my least favorite map, but I really don't like the mud. I don't like that trick. And it's not just because I'm not good at it. I want to make that clear. I acknowledge I do have a skill issue on it. It's just not for me. I know you need to be like, I think it's like 45, and I know you can use the brake for brake trick. I'll stop complaining, because like honestly, other than that, this is a really solid map. You want to keep speed here because you don't want to like mess up that entrance into the grass. Now this, how am I going to take this? there it is. But then, like, you get stuck on the wall. God, this in matchmaking is going to be disgusting. And of course, Sasui has the record. Good old Sasui. I wonder if that plastic's there for safety, or if you can abuse it to get down earlier to reduce airtime and not lose speed. I wonder what's faster. Like, do something like that. No, I lost point 2. But it's okay, because I know where I can gain that point 2. Part of it is here, because I have been having terrible drifts. Part of it is here. And then the wet mud. Although I did have this pretty good in my... Well, that was actually pretty good. Okay. I mean, it's drivable at least. I need to give it that. I need to not be such a hater. But I will give it that. It's drivable when you get it right. But I like this, how this flows. Like, that transition's fun. This is going to be a big old outside dirt. I really don't think it's going to make a difference too much if you don't get immediately on that dirt. Obviously, if you're going for a world record, it might, but... Okay, this is just kind of hold right. Let's come in later here so we can get more speed out, and let's not hit the circle this time. Okay. Air brake. Slight release. Don't clip that. Tighter this way. Had to release a little bit there. Okay, now let's not like biff this. Okay, I did exactly what I said I was not going to do. But there we go. Alright, I guess that's like, I just got 105. The AT's not going to be too bad there, is it? But, not my favorite. That's my least favorite so far, but hey, if that's the only one, so far so good, Nadeo. See what 23 is like. Got some rally blocks, 56-second track, and yeah, I saw ARPA's name. We've got our penalty surface map, don't we? Like our penalty reactor. Oh, that's cool. Okay. This is fun. So I'm in gear 3 right now, but I probably need to be in gear 4. And that the fragile block initially scared me, but I don't think it's too bad. I don't see Corny up there, so no reactor shenanigans just yet. Okay. Not bad. That was really easy to discover. Like, the path was very clear. Let's see how it is to optimize. But yeah, but seeing ARPA and Knizia up there, like, not your typical map. Very creative. Like, the penalty surface can be fun. I remember when they first did the penalty surface map, that was like so weird. And it was so XDD, but these are actually like drivable versus the old one. I just remember there was like sand, and it turned out that you could do a big old bug slide in the middle of the map, and it was crazy. Okay, let's not do that. I might actually switch to cam 3 there. That might be easier to aim. So I'm in gear 4. I'm curious once I get the hold of this, like if it's gonna be a gear 4 map or if like it's gonna be a technical gear 3. Because it certainly seems like every time you get near gear 4, you just don't quite get it. And so that could just be a skill issue, but it could also be planned on purpose. So I'm curious if that's going to be something that you can optimize, like one of those where it's going to be like, if you can keep gear 4, then that's solid. Okay. Ooh, just barely made that. Ding, 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 ding. There we go. Need a couple seconds. Need to figure out how to take that turn better. So here's gear 3, and then you get gear 4 here. Man, I really want to take that line there. I wonder how much you save with that risky in there, or if it's even worth it. Yeah, see right there, you're so close to getting gear 4. I'm sure there's a world you can get gear 4. Okay, then you come outside here. That's definitely not the fastest line, but that's at least good to know. So if you had gear 4 here, then sliding is going to gain you a lot. Get enough speed to make that clean. And then I need to turn the HUD off. That is obnoxious. It's poorly placed. Okay, here. And then here. A couple hops. And then over left. There we go. And that is good. Ding, ding, ding. Yeah, these skins are sick. I'm gonna have to try them out. Alright, 2 maps left. Will we get ice? No, we will not. So it looks like we've escaped ice, unless it's on the last map, which I doubt. Oh, Techie and Fluffle are up there. Okay, that scares me. Okay, we're just gonna jump. Oh, and then you can get a nice smooth transition there. Okay, you don't want to go that way. Big quarter pipe jump. Wood. Good use of wood, honestly. So I think I'm still going the right way. No slide. So I wonder how much speed you'll need out of this. There's a nice slalom over here. Okay. Plastic. And then, oh, let's not do that. Okay. What a run by me. Okay. Big jump. And that is it. That's a crazy map. 109, I need a 57. I think that's somewhat doable. I couldn't really tell you because that was such a bad run. So you want to get this here, and then you can get enough to get that there. Yeah, you can get so much speed out of that. Holy. Yeah, you can actually get too much. So I wonder if that booster is only there if you don't get enough speed. Because honestly, if you get enough speed out of this, you can take that tight line. But then that tight line is also risky because, again, it's a tight line. So I want to see this. Because, like, if you come here, then if you have enough speed, you can just take this line. Like, and even there, I have almost enough speed. So I think that's a nice touch by Nadeo for, like, things like matchmaking. So that, like, gives players a safer option. Because, like, I should have enough speed here. Yep. But then the other question is, how much speed do I gain? Oh, yeah, I forgot that part. There we go. Calculated. Oh, and that makes that drift easier. Okay. Then you can turn around like that, and then you come in smooth. Okay. Wow. Another wicked map. See, this is cool. This is the kind of stuff that you don't usually see. Okay. Ooh, didn't quite get around, but that's okay. So now I want to come around wide. Probably didn't have to release, but I did. Then when you get that jump, then that's what makes this drift easier. This is going to be fun to optimize, because then you can take that super low. Get some good slalom action in here. Take this much better. Oh man, this flows. That's so cool. Props, man. Again, good mapping. And then this, even though it looks like a jump, you're going to want to take this like that to get maximum ground contact. And that is almost gold. 0.7 to go. And then we can move on to the final track. Okay, you want to get a lower jump to get more time out of that. And no one saw that. Don't worry about it. Alright. Yeah, that's cool. Okay, we want to get a low jump, get the car turned around. Gonna need to figure that one out better. Okay, I'm gonna get a lot of speed out of here, but I'm gonna lose a lot of time. I don't know how, I just gripped there. Probably lost about half a second to a second in that. Okay. But I did hit here. Oh, easy. There we go. Nice. Solid track again. I really like the Wicked tracks, honestly. Like, and they're so calculated too. Like, it's not like super dank where it's like Prey. It's like, oh, that one actually makes sense. So now, the final map of the spring campaign. We got some wood. I see it. We've got some water that hopefully we won't be inside, and a plastic finish. What are the medal times? 107. Okay. 141 is bronze. That scares me. How hard is this going to be? Okay, reactor. Okay, I got confused. Thought that one was the one we needed to go to, but it's not. Okay, some precision. So far it's readable. Here's the wood. Did a quick release because there are some things you can hit in that little like wood section. Oh, holy dank wood. Oh, it turns. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I'm gonna need to get better textures mods in there because like that transition was illegal without properly seeing it. Okay, so you can get a nice booster there. Cool here. This is gonna be a big old drift, isn't it? Yeah. Not big, but like probably more of a brake tap. But it felt good to do that. and then probably an auto slide, like instead. This is okay. So overall, very readable map. Okay, you flip. I wonder if what if there's a secret finish and you can nose bug? That'd be hilarious. Like that's almost a perfect setup for a nose bug. I'm gonna laugh if there is a nose bug. Not that it's gonna do anything. Okay, yeah. Boop. Okay, full right. And then this is full road. This is a cool map. It's a lot. Like, I know I'm very quiet, but I do have to focus a lot. Oh, that is so cool. You can just make that, like, or at least that's what it feels like. And this is the dank wood. Okay. Yeah, I wonder... Bren is up there. I don't know Astronaut. Oh, Gloosniff is playing. I haven't seen that name in a while. But yeah, this does seem like a Bren map. Trying a quick release there. That's gonna be fun. I can't wait to see people send that in matchmaking. Oh, I did not need a break tap there. Because then here's the tarmac. Okay. It's okay. We'll continue. Ooh, just barely made it. You need to grab this a little bit. Oh boy. This wasn't as big of a drift as it needed to be. Okay. Get this up here. Air brake. And then I don't want to do it yet. I don't see it. But yeah, you could totally nose bug there. Ding, 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 ding. Okay, so we need 0.6 seconds till freedom. Freedom to hunt. Yeah, if you drift there, you can gain a lot. So I did a little bit of a release. I'm not sure I like that. I don't need to brake here. And then the dank wood. Then the plastic section, I can pre-drift. Not bonk. That'll save me a little time. A lot of time. And then here we want to take a little bit of the booster release because I'm going too far. Should still be faster. Solid map. Difficult, but solid. Big slowdown, but that should be it. And there we go. It is. Awesome. So let us take a look. Ta-da! All golds. And it only took me 2 hours and 6 minutes and 31 seconds, which is probably 4 or 5 times that of, you know, some of the better players. But yeah, overall thoughts, this was a great campaign. I thoroughly enjoyed this, and I think I'm going to have a lot of fun hunting. Honestly, like, more of the Wicked maps, please. Like, some of those were just insane. I think, what was it, 24 was crazy. I loved that one. What was it? The blue one that was Wicked, too. Which one was that? I can't even remember. Or was it in the red maps? Either way, like, oh, it was 20. That's what it was. There was 20, 24, 20, and then there was like a couple. There's one in the blue section too, like the RPG. Solid maps, honestly. The only gripe I have is that mud section, but honestly, you could probably just ignore me. I'm just a hater. But hopefully you've enjoyed this POV. I'm gonna try and get this uploaded as soon as possible, and then maybe do some hunting sessions, and then we'll continue our grind for gold with all the track of the days. So have a good week, everyone, wherever you are, and I'll catch you later.